just going to roll into it for those that are like to watch the recorded live videos. Welcome to another day of the O2 Classroom, brought to you by First Class Medical. My name is Corey Luckner. I am one of the owners of First Class Medical, and I'm glad that you're tuning in. For those that are jumping on now, and for those that will watch it later, thank you for watching. You're going to learn a lot of good stuff today. Once again, if you're new to the O2 Classroom, we do a lot of talks about how to better manage your COPD or any other types of lung diseases, just the daily management, how to make your life a little easier, because when you get put on oxygen, it doesn't have to end there. You can still live a nice life, active, free lifestyle, and we want to make sure that we're here to help you have the guidance and the support to be able to live that better life and continue the life that you're used to living. So getting into it, summer, it's very hot here, at least in Colorado, so I'm sure that the temperatures throughout everywhere right now are a little crazy as well. Been talking to a lot of patients. Just talked to somebody in Tennessee that was saying that was pretty crazy. So that being said, we wanted to really talk about how to stay safe in the summer, because a lot of our customers or patients don't really understand is with a lot of heat can cause some serious issues with the respiratory illness. One of the biggest things we try to prevent, and you see it in our blog posts, if you follow our blogs or talk to our specialists here, are exacerbations. Sad part is they happen, and they happen a lot, and they require a hospital visit. And the saddest part is they're preventable. So we're trying to do our best to make sure that the knowledge is out there to you guys and everybody else for you to share to let them know as well that these are preventable and it's really easy to prevent. So that being said, we're going to stay on the topic of what we're dealing with now and the extreme hot heat. Very important because the heat can cause an exacerbation. That being said, some of the things that you're looking at as for why it can cause one is, first off, you have rapid shallow, your body is regulated at a temperature at about a 98.6%, or 98.6 degrees. And when you're looking at these extreme heats of 100 to 110, some places like Arizona, I don't know how you guys do it, but when you're looking at these extreme heats, your body's trying to regulate that temperature. Well, when you're above that regulated temperature that your body normally is at, it causes your body to kind of go into an overdrive and then work harder, which causes more shallow breathing and rapid breathing. So that's the one thing you want to try to make sure, and we'll go into kind of how to prevent these things, or what you need to do, but that's one reason why you'll get exacerbation in the summer. As far as hot air, it kind of can irritate the airways, and with the dry and hot air, if you already have irritation, it can make it even more irritated. So dry and hot air can cause that as well. I know here in Colorado we're very dry. I mean, the other day was humid because it rained like crazy, but normally we're looking at hot, dry air as well. Once again, going back to Arizona. Humidity, so if you're more in like Florida or some of those other states that kind of go around the bodies of water, your biggest issue there is the moisture and the humidity and then the molds and kind of stuff that come with it. You're breathing that in, it makes it harder to breathe. It's a lot more thicker air than those out here in like Colorado that deal with the dry air. So that's another cause, is it's going to kind of block airways with the irritation and such that can come with mold and bacteria. And one of the last things is dehydration. So of course, being hot, not getting enough water, what you don't really know is your lungs are about 83% water. So when you're dehydrated and your body is consuming water from everywhere else to kind of make you not dehydrated, eventually it's going to target your lungs, and targeting your lungs causes you then to put your lungs into overdrive, which causes then shallow breathing and rapid breathing, which then can lead to an exacerbation. So those are the four things. Let's go over it, recap real quick. You're looking at your body regulating the temperature of what's kind of going on. You're looking at humidity, you're looking at dry or very hot air, and then you're looking at dehydration. Those are the four things that you need to focus on, depending on where you live, because every state is going to be different depending on humidity and dry air and even heat. So how to avoid some of these symptoms, these flare-ups? I mean, obviously you want to make sure you're trying to limit your outdoor activity. I know it's not something you want to hear this summer and all that's great and all that. I mean, personally, I'm on oxygen and I would love just being in the house anyways. But for those that are on oxygen and we're trying to prevent the COPD exacerbations or exacerbations in general, we want to make sure that on those very, very hot days that you're staying indoors. Also, when you're staying indoors, you want to make sure you have your windows closed a lot. It's like a day where it's a high pollution day, because that can help irritate your lungs and all that as well, causing exacerbations. So if you are indoors, also try to make sure you keep your windows closed, keep everything clean inside. We're trying to keep as much bacteria from getting into your airways and your lungs as possible. And then make sure your indoor climate temperature is good as well, because that kind of goes with the regulating your temperature. You want to make sure you're in a nice cool environment, keeping your body kind of sustainable and not having to put itself in overdrive and cause a lot of these issues that, once again, we were kind of talking here before, that can happen. And then I said this before, but clean regularly for mold and all dust and all that. Mold and dust are going to be a really big cause of what can cause an exacerbation. So a lot of cleaning inside if you're staying inside during these warm times. And then the last part is, in all this, is really staying hydrated. Staying hydrated goes with what I was telling you before, with your lungs being full of water and then pulling from your lungs. You want to stay hydrated, drink a lot of water. One thing with drinking a lot of water, though, is if you drink a lot, we all know what happens. You end up having to go to the bathroom a lot more, so you're kind of drinking that's coming out. Well, there's other things such as like milk or vitamin waters that actually help you kind of keep it more into your body and let the vitamins and all that kind of stuff do its magic and work for you, and make sure that you're staying hydrated on these hot summer days, because really being dehydrated is something that no matter what you have, you got to make sure you're hydrated. Great part is we have a video on YouTube. If you go to our First Class Medical YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe and thumbs up the videos too. We put a lot of videos. Lisa puts a ton of videos out there where we have educational stuff, once again, to prevent exacerbations, how to treat the respiratory illness, the daily management, and all that kind of stuff. Everything I'm talking here, there's more technical stuff to it that I really didn't even get into, that Lisa puts into these videos and into our blog posts. So you actually get to go really in depth on the different kind of things that really can happen, the studies, all this research that she's even done, that other people have done. She puts them in the videos so that it can really do a deep dive into basically what I'm saying, and give you even more help and let you know the tips and all that to help better manage these kind of exacerbations or any other illness you have during the cold, the warm, and the altitudes, all that great stuff. So make sure to follow our YouTube channel, thumbs up the video, subscribe. She posts all that there. We will have everything that I just talked about there as well. That goes, once again, a little bit further into how to prevent a lot of these flare-ups and all that, and even some other stuff to watch out for. And then if you're in our private Facebook group, make sure to join it, because if you type into First Class Medical into the Facebook search bar, you'll see our business page, but there's actually a First Class Medical COPD. I'm sorry, I always get it wrong. What is it?
COPD respiratory support
Thank
group.
you. There you go. COPD respiratory support group. And that private Facebook page has a lot of oxygen patients or respiratory illnesses, customers with respiratory illnesses, that really, at the end of the day, we built it to have customers or patients talk to other patients, because I'm not on oxygen. I mean, we do a lot of research. This is what I do every single day. I can help you as much as I can as far as the research we've done, as far as the research that we see, and then we pass it on to you. But really, there's no better person to talk to than somebody that is going through the same thing as you. And with that private Facebook group, you get to talk to a lot of other customers and patients that have these respiratory illnesses, and you get to see how they manage their days and what they've done to kind of better themselves and keep to the active free lifestyle that they've been used to. So when you go into Facebook, make sure you just go ask to join. We'll get a notification. We'll make sure, obviously, you are who you are, and then we'll accept you to the group. And you have a great support group. Lisa puts a lot of this content and these videos and these blog posts into that group as well. So it's just an easier way to kind of see what's going on, what's changing, new medicines. I see Lisa posting a lot on the groups with new medicines that might be able to help, and then a lot of people comment and say, oh, I've taken it, or it has worked or hasn't worked. So you get to really see what other patients are trying out and if they're working or not. So make sure to join that private Facebook group. But other than that, that's our topic for the day. So please stay safe in the summer. We want to prevent the exacerbations, stay hydrated, and just make sure keep this video handy as we record these videos. And if you need to watch it again and make sure that you're following kind of the steps to prevent these flare-ups, then it's here for you. That's what we do. But other than that, I'm going to sign off for today. Is there any questions, Lisa?
No questions.
Perfect, no questions. Hopefully that means I answered them once again. But if you have any questions, you can always call our respiratory specialist here. You can reach us at 1-800-520-5726 or visit our website at www.firstclassmed.com. That's www.firstclassmed.com. We have a great blog on there that, once again, I've been talking about, where we can help you out with a lot of tips and tricks of better managing your respiratory illness and prevent exacerbations and hospital visits. So thanks for tuning in again for the O2 Classroom, brought to you by First Class Medical. My name is Corey. See you guys next Tuesday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You guys have a wonderful week. Goodbye. Stay hydrated.